everybody, welcome again. I'm happy to meet you. Let's start. Student book, unit 4. The title is The Shrinking Word. Period 3 and 4. Today we'll discuss modal verbs. I'm happy to meet you. It is prepared by teacher Farhuda Firwana. Okay, let's start. Yeah, when we talk about modal verbs, we should talk about possibility and certainty. What are the modal verbs that describe or express possibility? Possibility or not if we want to make negative from it. Okay? Possibility with may, and the negative form is may not, might and might not, could, couldn't. It's wrong. It's wrong to have the negative form of could, couldn't. The keywords. There are many keywords that help you to describe the possibility with only 50%. They are not sure, I don't think so, who knows, and the verb try or let's try. Okay, if we want to increase the possibility, we should use well, and so may or might or could. When we followed it by well, we here increase the possibility. Yeah, the average will raise from 50 to 80 or 90%. Okay, let's have here some examples for the possibility. Number 1, she may pass the exam. Who knows? I don't think so. Okay, may. Number 2, she may not pass the exam. Why? Because she's very lazy. Notice here the negative form from may not. It is followed directly by not. And then we have the negative form. Example 3, they could answer the phone. Let's try. Before seconds we said that try is a verb that describes possibility. Try or let's try. Here is a keyword, and so the modal verb that may be used here, could. 4. Okay, if we want to raise the possibility, we should add well before the modal verb could, and we say they could answer the phone. They are at home now. They are at home now, and so they could answer the phone. Okay, let's talk about certainty or not. Certainty, we are sure that something may happen or will happen. Certainty with will, and the negative form is want. Okay, we use will as a modal verb when we are certain about a future event. Notice here, certain. There is certainty in the sentence or the statement. And the negative form of will is want. Don't forget that. Want. Want is the negative form of will. And so there are many keywords in the statements or sentences that can help you to judge that the needed verb for the sentence is will. They are, when we say no doubt, no doubt, certainty, promise, promise. The verb promise is very popular in the final exams. Confident and sure. And sure is very popular in the final exam and exams paper. Okay, we have a very important note here. We add probably to make well less certain. If we want to make the sentence or the statement less certain, we should add a probably. And for the location, we will note the location from the examples here. Okay. Number 2, our examples for certainty. Number 1, he is a creative man. He will do it. I'm sure. Notice here the keyword sure. I'm sure because he's very creative and so he will do it. Certainty. Okay. Number 2, he's good. He will probably do it. Yeah, we make here less certainty by adding probably after the modal verb well. And so it is correct to use probably before well. And we can say he's good, he probably will. The two are right. Will probably or probably well. Okay, let's have the third example. Don't worry, I'll come. Don't worry, I'll come. It is a promise. The meaning is a promise here. I'll come and don't worry. Okay, number 4. I'm not sure. I'm busy. I probably won't come. Why? Because I'm very busy. And so here, notice the location of probably. It is always before the modal verb or the negative form of the modal verb want. We should say I probably won't, not want to probably. Don't forget that. Okay? Okay, we have here an activity about what we have discussed before about using possibility and certainty. The title of the activity is do as shown between brackets. Let's see number 1. Some people think a human won't live on other planets this century. Please use probably and please choose the right location for it. Don't forget that we have a negative form here. Negative form, want. Okay, what will the answer be? Okay, let's see. Good. Probably won't. And so the statement will be some people think human probably won't live on the other planet this century. And don't forget that the location of probably is always before when. Before want. Okay, let's have the second example here. I can't be sure, but this idea may solve the problem. Look, can't be sure and may. So, if we want to increase the possibility, we said that we should use well. How can we use well here for this sentence? Okay, just think and write the answer. Good. Good for all who knows the answer. Let's see the answer here. Okay. May well. May well. I can't be sure, but this idea may well solve the problem. And we have here a third one. She has all the required qualifications. I'm sure she will get the job because she has all the required qualifications. And we want here to use probably. How can we use probably? Okay, right. Will probably. And so the answer will be she has all the required qualification. I'm sure she will probably get the job. Okay? And we have here another activity for possibility and certainty, and it is choose. Please think and choose the right answer after reading the statement carefully. Statement number 1, no doubt. No doubt. We said that no doubt is a key word for something, certainty or possibility. We'll see. No doubt the population of Earth may or might or will increase in the future. So, well, excellent, thank you. No doubt that means that there is a certainty in the sentence. Something will happen, sure. Okay. Number two, Ali is very ill. I'm sure. He is very ill, and I'm sure he might not, may not, or won't come to the party. What is the answer, pupils? Okay, won't. Why? Why we use here won't? Because he can't come to the party. He is very ill. And so we mustn't use here might not or may not. It's won't, the correct answer. Okay, let's see sentence 3. We may, will, or can catch the train. At least we can try. We can try. Do you remember the verb try? It's a key word for possibility with may, might, or could. And here we have may. We may catch the train. At least we can try. But it is clear that we have less possibility in this sentence. If we can, if you call me, I may or will or could come. I promise that if you call me, I'll come. Good, I'll come. There is here a certainty. We should use here will, not may or could. There is a certainty in the sentence, not possibility. And you have here, I think, the last example or the last statement in the activity. You will, want, or could do it. Who knows? Who knows? It is a key word for possibility or certainty. Who knows? Good, for possibility. And so here the answer is you could do it. Who knows? Good. That's for the possibility and certainty, and I hope that you understand this lesson. Let's come to discuss another thing. How can we differentiate between using present simple tense and be with going to? Let's have two pictures here. Okay, what can you see in these two pictures? Okay, someone, yeah, is leaving, and the other here, number one, he's only thinking about things. If we discuss the idea of traveling, yeah, the idea of traveling, this one in picture one, he is only thinking. Maybe he has a plan to travel or an intention to travel. But the other one here, this man is ready for leaving. His ticket is booked and his handbag is prepared. And so here the arrangement for the future action is completed. But in the first picture, it is not completed. It's just a decision or a plan that we will do something, but the arrangement is not completed yet. But here, with this man, he is leaving because all the arrangement is completed. All the arrangements are completed. Okay, and so with this one, we should use going to after طبعا verb to be, going to. But here the tense is present continuous. So he is traveling, maybe to London or to any country. He is traveling, and we don't know if he has completed arrangements or not. But here he is traveling, his ticket is booked, and his handbag is prepared. That is the idea. When the arrangement is completed, the verb will be in present continuous. But when the arrangements are not completed yet, we should use be and then going to. Okay, let's have here, or let's see the grammar rule. Action will happen soon. with be. Be means am is are. Do you know that? Be, am is or are, and followed by going to. And be and also is, am, are, but plus verb ing, and that describe the form of the present continuous. Okay. The use here deciding, plan, or an intention. Intention. But here, okay, the example as we discussed, he's going to arrive London next week. Okay, he has an intention to arrive London or to travel to London, but his arrangements are not completed yet. But here, complete arrangements. Complete arrangements, and the sentence will be he is arriving London next day. The ticket is booked. Okay, just like the second paragraph if you remember before. Now there are other uses for going to. Going to is a kind of the modal verb. And don't forget that we have before going to one form of verb be, is, am, or are. Yeah, we have here the first use when we feel or conclude, or we have an evidence, something that something will happen soon, with the verbs here think, believe, conclude, feel, sure. All these verbs express that we have a conclusion or an evidence in the sentence that something will happen. But the verbs here think, believe, and conclude, and so feel sure, okay, they will help you to choose going to, not using the present continuous. We have here an example. Look, there are dark clouds. I think, okay, it's going to rain. There is an evidence in the sentence. There are many dark clouds in the sky, and so I think that it is going to rain, not it is raining. Okay, an evidence in the sentence. Okay, yeah, the second use of going to with conditional type 1, sure, with if he joins university, he's going to study medicine. Okay, but look at B here. If the conditional situation describe an offer, like this sentence, if you find it difficult, I'll help you. Don't worry. Okay, here I am offering help. I'm offering a help for a friend or someone. And so you can differentiate here between sentence A and B. Sentence A, it is just a conditional situation with if, and so going to is used here. But then sentence B describe an offer, and when the sentence or the conditional situation describe an offer, you should use well, not going to. Well and not going to with offer. Don't forget that. Okay, let's have the third use here for going to with reported speech with two verbs, as you know, tell or say. Let's have the examples here. A, he says he's going to have lunch. He says, good. B, he tells he's going to live in USA next year. USA. He's going to live in USA next year, and here there are no complete arrangement. Okay, it is just a plan without completed arrangements. Good. Present continuous, as we discussed before. Yeah, we use present continuous with perfect arrangements and planning. Good. Look at the sentence here. They are watching a new movie this night. They bought tickets. Okay, bought tickets means that we have here completed arrangements. And so the tense which is used here is present continuous. Good. We have here an activity. Okay. You should use either going to or present continuous. Okay. Number one, you'd better take an umbrella. I think it's raining or going to rain. Think. What about think? Okay, it is a key word of using going to, because there is here something that tells me that it will rain, and so you should have your umbrella with you. I think, with the verb think. If she gets high mark, she's traveling or going to travel. Okay, going to travel. If conditional one with going to. We said that when it is just a conditional situation, we should use going to. But if the sentence describes an offer, we should use will. They are having or are going to have lunch soon. The meal is ready. Ready. That means that there are completed arrangements, and so the tense here will be are having, present continuous. Okay. If you need more money, I'll or I'm going give you. Don't worry. Okay, an offer here. Yeah, if you need more money, I'll give you. I'll give you. Don't worry, I'm offering my help. And so, will is used here, not present, continuous, or going to. She took off her shoes. I'm sure she's going to swim or swimming. Okay, I have here an evidence or a concluding, sorry. Yeah, she took off her shoes, and so I'm sure she's going to swim. There is an evidence in the sentence. Okay, that's for today. Thanks a lot, and I hope that I can see you again. Best wishes with me, teacher فرهودة فروانة from خان يونس ثانوية بنات.